Hey mathematicians, let's talk about tonight's homework. So the first problem is asking you about how much money Bill has. So we're going to add up all the dollars, like the paper bills, and all the coins, and come up with one total amount. So we're going to start with the dollars. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 5 more. We have 9 paper bills. Here we have, I'm going to make a group. 4 quarters makes $1. That's $10 right there in total. $10.25. I'm going to write that down. $10.25. And then here, these are 10-cent dimes. I've got 10, 20, 30, 40. This is a 5-cent coin, 45. 1-cent coins, 46, 47, 48, 49 cents there. So I'm going to stack my decimals, add the 49 cents right there. 5 plus 9 is 14. Carry my 1. 1 plus 2 plus 4 is 7. And 10 plus nothing is 10. So we should end up with Bill has $10.74. All right, next problem. Does he have enough money to buy the following items at the grocery store? So we need to know from the previous question that he has $10.74. And then I want to know if he has enough money to buy an apple, a bag of bread, some eggs, milk, and a lime, because we're trying to buy one of each item. So we need to make sure that our decimals are stacked before we can add these up. Okay, so the important thing to do when you're adding is make sure that your decimals are lined up according to their place value. So I don't see a decimal in $3. So when I add them up, I'm going to make sure that my $3 looks like $3.00 so that I can stack my decimals or align my decimals one on top of the other. Okay, let's add them. You can add them two at a time and then add the totals, or you can add them all at once. 0 plus 9 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 0 is still 18. Plus 1 more is 19. I'm going to keep my 1 and write my 9 and carry my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 7 is 10. Plus 0 is still 10. Plus 0 is still 10. Plus 2 is 12. Here's my 2. Carry my 1 from the 12. 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7. He has $7.29 worth of groceries right here. Does he have enough money to buy these items at the grocery store? Yes, he does, because remember from the previous problem, he had $10.74. So now I want to know how much he has left over. $10.74 minus the $7.29 he has to pay for his groceries. Oops, there's an announcement. Let me pause. Okay, so announcements caused me to lose my spot. Okay, so we're subtracting. We had $10.74 from the piggy bank. We're paying $7.29 for the groceries. So we're going to align our decimals and subtract to see how much money we still have left over. There's my line for my 7. All right, 4 minus 9. Oh, that would give me a negative answer, so I'm going to regroup and say 14 minus 9. That's 5. I crossed off the 7 because I borrowed a 1, so 1 less than that is 6. Minus 2 is 4. And add my decimal because they are all lined up. 10 minus 7 is 3. So we have $3.45 left over after Bill goes grocery shopping. So not only can he afford his groceries, he has money left over. Okay, next problem. Which of the following 3 ways is the correct way to work out 16 wholes minus 1 4/10? Well, the correct way to do that is to remember that 16 is a whole number, and all whole numbers can have a decimal point and a 0 after them, like options B and C. However, you cannot have the ones place, like here in the 16, being added to the tenths place, because 6 plus 4 does not make 2, first of all. And also, oh, sorry, minus 4. That would be correct, except that you're saying 6 ones minus less than 1 whole. So C is the correct answer because you can see your decimals are stacked on top of each other. Next one. All right, we're on the back page now, although I think we were on the back page before. Oronel spent $5.50 at the book fair, $4 at H-E-B, and $12.75 at the movies. If she started off with $30, how much did she have at the end of the day? So this problem is going to be both adding and subtracting. You could do it all with subtracting by starting with 30 and subtracting $5.50, and then finding that answer and subtracting $4 from that, and then finding that answer and subtracting $12.75 from that. But I like adding more than subtracting, so I'm going to add up all of the money that she spent, and then I'll just do one subtraction problem. So making sure my decimals are aligned, I am going to add up these two, and then $4 would go right here, because $4 can also look like $4.00. So making sure that my dollars are getting added to dollars and not cents. Add that up, find that answer. Put my decimal down. I do that like not as the last step, but in the process so that I don't forget and accidentally put it in the wrong spot. 3 plus 5 plus 4 is 12. Here's my 2. All right, so she spent $22.25. If she had $30 and 0 cents, and we take away the $22.25, we are going to end up with $7.75 left over. Now, I did that in my head because I don't love to regroup. I said, I'd need 75 more cents to make it to $1, because 25 cents plus 75 cents makes $1. And then I'd have $23, and I'd need 7 more to make it to 30. That's how I solve it in my head, which for me is faster than regrouping. But if you can't do that, you should absolutely show your regrouping, change that to a 9, change that to a 10. Oh no, wait, keep it as a 9 because you need the 10 in the hundreds place. And you could do it like that. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 2 is 7. 2 minus 2 is 0. So subtraction you can do as a subtraction problem, or you can say, well, how much would I need to add to the second number to make it to the first number? Either way, your answer is in money, so you put a $sign. $7.75 at the end of the day. Number 5, Israel spent 8.5 minutes on his math homework and 12 minutes on his science homework. How much longer, that phrase tells me we are subtracting, did Israel spend on his science homework? So I'm going to start with the longer time, because he did spend a longer time on science, and I'm going to subtract away the answer for math. I'm going to line up the 8 and the 2, because those are both in the ones place. There's my decimal point, there's my 5. I'm just going to make my life easier and add in a decimal point and a 0 here, so that I can subtract tenths from tenths. I'm going to need to regroup. 10 minus 5 is 5. 11 minus 8 is 3. Don't forget your decimal point. And your units are minutes, which you can write as min. Okay, next one. Exit drawing. There we go. Leslie read for 3 and 4/10 of an hour on Monday and 5/100 of an hour on Tuesday. How much more? Again, we're subtracting. How much more time did she spend? Well, the longer time was 3 and 4/10 of an hour, which, since this second time, the Tuesday time, is in hundreds, I could rewrite as 3 and 40 hundredths, and then I could take away the very short amount of time that she spent reading on Tuesday. and subtract. I'm going to need to regroup. 10 minus 5 is 5. This is now a 3. Minus 0 is still 3. Decimal points, 3 minus 0, also 3. And your units are hours. If you wanted to turn this into a full sentence, bonus points, your full sentence would say something like, Leslie spent 3 3/35 of an hour more time reading on Monday than she did reading on Tuesday. Last one, Remy napped for 2 3/10 of an hour on Tuesday and 1 56/100 of an hour on Wednesday. How much longer? Again, we are subtracting. So we start with our longer time and we take away the shorter time, and that difference tells us how much longer on the longer day they were reading compared to the shorter day. I'm sorry, napping. Ooh, long nap, that sounds nice. You don't want a short nap. What do you do right here? You're going to fill it in with a 0 so that you can subtract this 6. 0 minus 6 is negative 6. I don't want a negative digit in there, so I'm going to regroup. 10 minus 6 is 4. This is now a 2 minus 5, also negative number, so I'm going to regroup. 12 minus 5 I can do. 12 minus 5, well, 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 2 more, that's 7. Decimal point, 1 minus 1 is 0. And your units here are also hours. On Tuesday, Remy napped for 74/100 of an hour longer than on Wednesday. And that is it for our homework. Have a great rest of your day.